How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. This week I'm going to be running through the things that I've got wrong with the car that are partly due to me and probably all due to me, to be fair, but there are things wrong with the car that I need to get sorted. So apart from the fact that the car is absolutely filthy, you can see some tape over there, and that is because the whole of the side skirt, sort of the double-sided tape that I'd used on this side, hasn't held up very well. I don't know why, because on the passenger side it's fine. We do have some new carbon mirrors there. They're pretty cool. I really like those. Birthday present. Yeah, as you can see, this side, look, side skirt's all fine and dandy, no problems at all. I've just got some pre from Hydro chilling on the car. I'm going to give it a good wash, and then we can start sorting that side skirt out. While I'm on this side, actually, I'll show you this as well. So whilst I was installing these cool mirror caps, I scored the paint, I wish, the wrap there, so that's got to be changed. I did cut it wrong there in the first place, so it's kind of good because obviously this piece here that runs up over there, that is just one piece, so I can easily change that, so that's on the agenda as well. So another thing that I'm going to be changing, guys, is this black boot strip here. I'm actually going to do it red if I've got enough of the film left. I've got a fair bit down there in the different rolls that I've got left over. So once we've done that side where I've split it, I'm going to try and do that as well, just to see how it looks. So I mentioned, guys, I've got some pre dwelling on the car. Down there is a little £7 pump spray bottle that I got from Homebase. It's a 2 litre one, so you can get quite a lot in there, and it enables you to get quite a good coverage over the car. I just thought I'd share it with you guys because I've been using it for the last couple of weeks. I think it's brilliant, so try and get one. So unfortunately, along with that side skirt and obviously the other bits that I've got to do, this is another piece that I've got to redo. It's probably where I've cut wrong there, and it's started to lift there, so this piece needs to be redone, but that's only on the lower part, so that's not too bad. I can take that off, the lower lip. And then we have this fog light here that's decided to take water in, and then when I put the halos on, because it's sat in water, it doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to change them out. I messaged the guy that I had them from, but he doesn't make them anymore, so I'm not too sure what to do about that. Maybe I'll get a new set, maybe I'll just stick to normal fogs, I'm not sure. Maybe get some LED bulbs. Let me know, guys. Is there anywhere decent you can get the bulbs from, or is it just an eBay effort? Let me know. So when the car was silver, I did these in electrical tape. And I didn't mind it being like a satin because it kind of matched the rubbers. But now I'm thinking I want to go gloss black. So in there on the shelf, I've got some gloss black tape. So I'm going to redo these as well. Also, if I don't like the boot in red, I can always do that in black again. Coming inside, I'm going to redo this as well, guys. I'm going to put it back to black. I just feel like it's a little bit odd with everything else being black, and just having this nice red stitching and whatnot. I just think it's a bit too much, so I'm going to do that back to black and put this R badge back to red. So starting off at the back, I've taped everything up, ready for the wrap to go over it, and there I'm just removing all the black. Now I'm giving it a quick clean over just to make sure that there's no dirt stuck in the crevices, or, you know, left over from the residue of the actual black. Now I'm just going to lay down the red using my knee as a rest. I'm just trying to make sure I get the wrap down right behind where it needs to be along that boot strip. Using the tucking tool just to push it all down into there, heating it up and working all the air out basically, and make sure there's no fingers left down there. Then time to trim. Did the top first and then continue to do the rest. I didn't want to bore you with how, so we've got the side skirt off finally, and next I'm going to have to take off all the tape off that I'd put on there. And before I'd put that on, I did clean off obviously the stuff that was already on it originally, same from the car. So clean the car again, clean this side skirt because it's filthy, get all this off. Maybe I'll put it in a bit too far, I'm not sure. I might go with 2 this time, I'm not too sure yet, guys, but we'll sort it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that after the video, because there's only certain times that through the week and that I can do something like that and just leave the car. Most days I need the car, and I don't want to have to put it on the car and then have to use it like the next day, or you know, a couple of hours later, because it's just not gonna, if it gets wet, dirt in there, it's just not going to stick very well, is it? So best thing to do, I think, is to just leave it for like 2 days, and that's usually over like Sunday afternoon. Put it on a Sunday night, leave it overnight, leave it Monday, and I ain't got to use it then till Tuesday. So hopefully we can do that. But I want to get this video out for you guys so you can sort of see what I'm up to, and we can catch up. So I'll put that on at another time. But the next thing I'm going to get onto is doing these strips here. Now, when I took the wing mirror off to originally wrap the car, I broke a couple of the clips, and I've got some new clips just there from TikTok. So we're going to pop the mirror off and then take this black off, put the gloss black on, and then I can fit the mirror with the new clips. So I've just taken this off, and as you can see, it's back down to chrome. It's been a while since I've seen it in chrome. It looks pretty weird along with the red light, but there we have it. So I've obviously put the tape down there to stop that from sticking to the red wrap. I've already cleaned it all off, so yeah. Also got some new red mats, which I think they're pretty cool. So let's crack on with this. Can't really see it too well in the light, but it's done. What do you guys reckon? The satin finish from the electrical tape or the gloss black? I personally think this gloss black looks well better, and once the windows are tinted, it'll look 10 of 10, I reckon. Just like that, that one's done as well. So obviously gloss black all the way down, and the mirror's back on as well. So the clips I was talking about earlier was those two there. They'd broke off, so obviously at my new little box off TikTok, we got some new ones, so obviously that will stay in place now. And as you can see there, guys, I've now finished that side in gloss black. I've also redone this piece, so that there was no more scratch there like there was before, and obviously it's all cut nicely there, whereas it wasn't before. So I'll put a couple of pictures on the screen now so you can see what I've done with this, and as you'll see from that, I did sand it all the way down because I didn't like the sort of finish that was on there, and I actually had some issues. So when I first got it, I tried to put that on the R bit, and because of the sort of, there was like a film over the top of it, of the battery cover, and obviously as I've heated it, it then caused it to bubble up, and I think it ruined it. So to try and save it, I've had to sand it all the way down, and I've made a template of this piece. I'm going to attempt to wrap it now. I basically put some of this over that and sort of tried to trace around it, and this is what we're left with. So I'm going to try my best now to sort of cut this out nicely, because what I don't want to do is put this on the battery cover, and then when I pull this off, it pulls all the paint off, because that did happen at one point, because originally I did that gloss black and had a real good shine off it, but I didn't think it'd look right in the engine bay, because that's going to be sort of a satin black. The covers there are all, you know, everything in here is pretty much satin black, isn't it, or matte black, so that was the reason behind that. So first time I've just cut all of that out and that little bit, so let's peel this bit off and see what we get left with. Hopefully one, it's gone through the masking tape enough to score into the vinyl, and hopefully it's going to look okay. I think that looks okay to start with. So yeah, I think we might be alright here, guys. Moment of truth. I mean, you can see there's a couple of score marks there, and there's another one just there. So hopefully I did go through enough. I'm going to take this off now and we'll have a look. Not going to lie, I did have to trim a little bit, but I think it's come out okay. Same red as the car, obviously, so yeah, happy with that. So originally I did say I wasn't going to include this bit in the video, but because this video has gone on for so long, time wise and sort of how long it's taken me to get this stuff done, I've gone and just added it in. So there, that's the side skirt on. Going to leave it like that for the best part of 24 hours if I can help it, and yeah, that should not come off again then. I've also added this piece in gloss black as well, I've only gone over the original sort of carbon stuff was there, so you can kind of still see the texture of it underneath, but I'm not too fussed about that. Just think it looks better gloss black as opposed to that carbon. Done that as well, guys, so that's another one ticked off the list. I do think it looks a lot better. It does tie in a lot more, obviously with the gloss black sides and gloss black everywhere else, so yeah, that's another one off the list. Update, guys, as you can see, this is off, and I've obviously tore all of this off just to redo it all. So with this side, the driver's side, I'd already got an inlay in there. That was what I did originally, so I've left that one there, that's fine. So I thought I'd inlay this side the same, used a knifeless tape, laid it all down, put the inlay in, it's all good. Did this side, peeling it off, and for some reason, as the knifeless tape was coming across, it jolted this way and has left that, and I don't think we're going to have enough to be able to redo this side. I've got enough to do that side, I know I have, but this side I'm not too sure about, so that may have to live there, unfortunately. It's weird though, because what I did was the width of this tape is it's only sort of like probably 5mm. Let me see if I can get some off so you can see it in case you haven't seen it before. So the width of this tape, I had it laid down so that the edge that was closest to this side was running along where I'd put the inlay. So then when I sort of tear this through it, it wouldn't do that, but it has. So yeah, so I've just got a little bit left to trim on the corner there, then I'll redo that side and fit it back on. Then that should be me all done for now. So one of the things I mentioned earlier was about having a bracket for the bumper, and I was just obviously looking at it, and I've got another one that I've got to make. So this is obviously snapped off here at some point, and that basically is what bolts through the wheel archer liner and then into there via this hole. So as you can see, it's broke off. So basically I've already piloted a hole there. I'm going to do the same sort of somewhere here, nut and bolt through it. I've got some on the bench, and basically that will keep this in place, because I don't think glue will be strong enough, and I've heard this sort of material is crap anyway. So nut and bolt it is. Just thought I'd show you obviously the outcome. So yeah, hopefully that'll be enough to keep it in place. So I also fitted some ice speed wind deflectors. As you can see here, the Heco ones I had before, they're virtually see-through, you know, it's absolutely terrible. So yeah, they had to go. So obviously, as you can see, the lower part of the bumper's been wrapped again, and it's all fitted on. I changed the fogs over as well. Obviously I took the ones that were broke out, the halo ones, so I haven't got halo fogs anymore, sadly. I did like them, to be honest, but I'll see what I can do about them. I'll probably end up going for the sort of HID kind of bulbs type thing in them. So as I said earlier, guys, if you know of any, let me know, or if you've got them, send me a link to what you've used. I'd really like some. I think they look quite cool, and obviously they match normal HIDs and side lights then, don't they? So from that as well, I have wrapped these in gloss black, because originally I took these off because they were sort of hiding the halo bit, but obviously that's off, so they've gone back on. All I have got left to do is down there I've got the front grille. Obviously you'll notice it's missing from there. It's not going to stay that way. On here, these bits, I'm going to grind them out so that obviously it's all honeycomb and you'll be able to see through it all. I'm not too sure, there's a big debate on whether it actually aids air into the intercooler or not, but I don't want any blockages. I just want nice airflow. So whether it helps or not remains to be seen, who knows, but that's something else I'm going to do. So I will do that off the car, and I'll just fit that back up when I get a chance. But I wanted to get this video done and dusted. It's taking me ages to sort of find time to film stuff, so thank you for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, subscribe if you're new, please like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time.